The illegal elbow.
Elbow techniques. This is the elbow. An elbow from here. I'll throw the elbow.
Yeah, the illegal elbow.
All right, people, we're back, man. Illegal Elbow Radio. Another exciting episode for you guys, man. This is Brian from Illegal Elbow Radio, Illegal Elbow on Twitter.
And this is Dan from MMA Aftermath on Facebook and Twitter.
So I guess we should probably go ahead and have a little talk.
We got Ken Shamrock coming out here saying that he's going to be in a bare knuckle match. He's coming out of retirement.
Good old Kenny.
And I was thinking, hey, does this guy have fucking money problems? I don't know how he has money problems right now. He's had an MMA career. He's probably sold some books, done autograph sessions, been in the WWE. I don't understand.
There's got to be some royalty in the WWE, right? I mean,
I don't know. Yeah,
he did pretty good in there too, from what I remember. Shit.
He's going against this Quinn guy over in the UK who's a bare knuckle champion, and this is a boxing match. You can't do any wrestling or any of this stuff that you do in MMA. So you're boxing against a boxing champion, and your boxing isn't the best in the world, bro. We've seen that. It's okay, but any Golden Glove or a pro-am boxer, if you're just boxing with the guy, I'm gonna have to go with the boxing dude, and it's bare knuckle. And Brian has mentioned before the fight about all his scar tissue from all the wars he's been in. He's been in bare knuckles fights before. This doesn't look good. This looks like it could turn into a bloodbath. And Shamrock being the recipient, bro.
Yeah. This is bad, dude, because, like you said, scar tissue, we were talking about earlier, man. It's like, I don't see it going well because, like we talked about, his wrestling is the only thing he has. So he's going from, okay, I'm a wrestler guy, I'm a ground and pound kind of guy, ground and pound. Well, first and foremost, I'm a ground and submission guy. That's what my bread and butter is. Take you down, submit you, whatever, out wrestle you, whatever it is. And he mixed in a little bit of striking here and there throughout the career, but it's like a top striker? Fuck no, he's never been a top striker. I mean, you can look through the resume, man. I mean, sure, a couple TKOs, you can see here and there. A lot of those are losses, though. So it's predominantly submissions. What's he going to do in here, man? 23 out of 28 wins are submissions. He's been knocked out 9 times out of 15 losses. He's been submitted 4 times, 2 decisions. He's going to go in here and get bludgeoned. If this guy that he's facing, which is a champion, if this guy is any good when it comes to, which the guy's a freaking champion, and it's bare knuckle, send some energy. Say a prayer, man. Ken Shamrock's going to need it. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Godspeed on your recovery.
Yeah, dead fast and God beer, brother. I don't know what to tell you, man. The show's not ending, but I'm just saying that. Something, man. Because this is ugly as hell. But
no, it is. It's. I don't understand what he's trying to do, except the only thing is his ego has not been stroked lately, and he wants to get some pub, or he's having money troubles, because I just don't see why a guy that's probably on the closer end to 50 than he is 45.
Oh, dude, he's 51.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, 51, man. And you know what, though? Last time he had talks like this, it got called off. He was in there talking about he was going to have a fight with some dude.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? He was going to have some
fight. Yeah, I kind of do.
I almost want to say some Kimball-like dude. Some big dude that was, not a well-known guy. At least in my world, you know what I mean? It could have been a boxer guy, for all I know, shit. But somebody out there probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. And he, talked the talk. They had the press conference, all that bullshit. And sure enough, it just never happened. how it got called off or whatever, nobody really, from what it seems like, nobody really even cared how it got called off or whatever happened. So I don't get it, which is, I don't know. It's strange to, some people probably even know the answer. I don't know it, but because I didn't look deeply into it either, really. I heard about it. I looked at the press conference that was going on, and I was like, oh, I guess it's kind of maybe interesting, probably not, but.
Yeah, it's a bad move all the way around, but if you've squandered your money and lived a lavish lifestyle like you're still, in your heyday, then you got to resort to this kind of shit. It could be, like you said, he could call it off the last second, but he's getting pub any way you look at it. So, I don't know. It's bad idea, but moving on. We got some sponsorships here that are pretty sweet, dude. For this person in particular.
And of course,
Paige.
they're with Reebok,
Oh, yeah.
whole new Reebok deal with UFC and all that.
And they're latching their name onto the Paige VanZant hypeness right now because she's coming up in the MMA world, and they have signed her.
Hey man, and I don't blame them because I would sign that. I would do a lot more than signing that, but no, and she's very attractive, obviously, but I mean she's very impressive too because her last fight, I can't remember the girl's name, Curran, something like that, but she beat the hell out of that girl. I mean, every bit of, I would say her only thing she's susceptible to, I'm talking about Paige VanZant, is takedowns. But you have a hard time keeping her down once you get her there. So if you're a ground specialist, you got a pretty good chance with a Paige VanZant. But you're going to have a hard time keeping her down there while you're doing it because she's top. She looks really good when it comes to work, off her back. I mean, it's really good, man. I mean, I don't want to say her submission defense is top notch, but if that Curran girl was a top notch submission girl, she couldn't do shit with a Paige VanZant. So there's a lot of questions still to be answered, but this chick looks awesome in my opinion. She looks awesome. That she could quite possibly be a Misha Tate, maybe a Ronda Rousey, in the making or something like that. You know what I mean? A cute chick, you know what I mean? That could possibly have the talent to go the long haul, man, big time. It's cool, man. It's great for her because it gets her a shit ton of extra money. Any great sponsorship is beautiful because she could pay for her PEDs, you know what I mean? Everything else she's got to have. So, especially in the UFC. If you're going to be in the UFC, you got to have your PEDs. So HGH crunch, like you like to say. Geez, just face planted over my own words. But we got the TRT Kool-Aid or whatever it is. But,
Fucking over at Bellator though, everybody's getting drunk right now, man. They just signed a sponsorship with Miller Lite. So,
I can.
In all seriousness, it's a good thing for Bellator, really, because it's a big name. And hey, I would like some good things to happen to Bellator and bring them up and bring them more into relevancy. And now the shit that's happening with the UFC, all the shady activity going on over there, this is a prime time, bro.
Yeah, it's big, man. It's huge. It's a great thing for, and like a lot of people that I told, not tooting my own horn, but I'm making a point by saying this. It's like just before you knock or before you say whatever about Coker, give the guy a chance because look what he did with Strikeforce. He had a significant amount of time to do all that. Give this guy a little bit of time. He's not going to make magic happen overnight. But, I mean, deals like this, are big. You know what I mean? And they're big with, sinking your heels into the ground and making a solid promotion out of what you're doing. You get a huge sponsorship like this. That's grounds for not only having Viacom money, but having Miller Lite money to pay some of these fighters. Pay these fighters big. You know what I mean? So
Who's to say he's not still cleaning up some sort of a mess that Rebney left too? Getting some of his fighters in and some of Bjorn's fighters out. Because he might see different talent than Bjorn did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we're still seeing a lot of fighters that we don't know a lot about, but I think there are a lot of guys that Coker might be trying to showcase. Get them. Okay, you saw this guy. Now we're gonna, focus some attention on him. You see what he did, this night or whatever, and we're to focus some more attention on him, something like that. Which he really needs to do a lot of that, because I mean how else do you create stars? I mean you see what they're worth and what they do and how they perform, and then man, you shoot them up the ladder accordingly. I mean, really, it's what else you got to do? I mean, Coker did a great job with that when it came to Strikeforce. It's a big thing for Coker, and whether Coker's fully responsible for it, it just goes to show you right there. He's the head honcho right now, and he's making big things happen. Just hold tight. You know what I mean? He's going to make more shit happen. So I want to throw out a fight that I'm not overly excited about, but it's King Mo's pretty much heavyweight debut as far as I know, which he's taking on Cheick Kongo, and that's coming up March, I believe.
Damn, I gotta see King Mo at this size.
King Mo and Cheick Kongo do. I mean, what do you honestly think, man? I mean,
I think Cheick Kongo will probably get knocked the fuck out. For the simple fact is, Cheick Kongo is a fucking statue, dude. Really. He's going to eat some fucking punches. Really, he's going to eat some punches. Why exert the energy to try to get this big motherfucking athletic guy down and wrestle him and ground and pound him? King Mo's roundhouse motherfuckers before, knocked him out. He has good striking. He has decent striking. I will say, I'm not a King Mo fan, but King Mo has improved in the striking realm. Just because he probably thought to himself, if I ever have a chance to get to the fucking UFC, I better improve my game.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to do what you did to Masasi to everybody. Okay?
Yeah.
So you needed to improve your stand-up game. He has. Cheick Kongo, in my opinion, great specimen of a dude. But let's be real, Cheick Kongo, he's in a lower tier where he needed to go after leaving the UFC, but now it's getting to the point where Cheick Kongo might try to think about riding off into the sunset. And I think that will be affirmed in this fight because I see a King Mo knocking a Cheick Kongo out in the first or second round.
I think if King Mo can do that, I think that says a lot for King Mo coming into a new weight class. You know what I mean? Because it's a big step up for him because, he's been doing 205 for, the brunt of his career pretty much. Stepping into a new weight class, taking on a Cheick Kongo, which is, Cheick Kongo, like you're saying, it's not looking like it's amazing times for him, even coming outside of UFC and going into a Bellator. But he's still a huge dude. It's not going to be easy to throw him around because he has been working on his wrestling a little bit here and there. Even though we haven't seen a shit ton that's been overly impressive. In a record of 22-9, let's look at it this way. 22-9, he's basically almost, well, I shouldn't say almost, but he's got a shit ton more experience than King Mo. But his last couple wins, let's look at his last five. Cheick Kongo's last fight, and age 39, mind you. He's the same age as Anderson Silva right now. Nobody wants to see it. Personally, I don't want to see Anderson Silva fight much longer.
No, I actually I don't want to see him fight ever again because if he performed the way he did on steroids, I'd hate to see him perform off of steroids right now.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, he just did enough to win. You know, he was tentative. It was an Anderson Silva that, you kicked fucking Anderson and Silva in the leg a couple times with some half-hearted kicks, but you really weren't testing that fucking leg much, dude.
Yeah. He basically, I think what I said was, he fought just hard enough not to lose. It's basically all it was. He showed up, and it's almost like the piss dirty came deservedly because you came in here and you didn't do a damn thing. Fucking sucked. I mean, let's just go ahead and throw it out there. At least myself, I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. It was a shit fight.
It was. Overhyped shit fight, clown match.
Yeah. I mean, as much as that fight should have been, it was a shit house. It stunk like shit in there. They were slinging turds around at best. And
that's coming off a lackluster fucking Kelvin Gastelum, Tyron Woodley fight, dude. Okay?
Yeah.
But there was a lot of booze, and deservedly so.
With that being said, the last 5 fights of a Cheick Kongo pretty much was the top you could face in a Bellator, which is, and I'm not saying this guy is, but LeVar Johnson, he beat him. Submission, rear naked choke, which, cool. Eric Smith, not a top Bellator dude, but a decent one. TKO knees and punches. Lost in his title shot against Vitaly Minakov. Beat Peter Graham, which Peter Graham coming up here, I think is facing Badr Hari for a kickboxing match, K1, whatever, but or Glory, excuse me. Excuse me, people. His last 5 fights, obviously, and his last 5 fights were basically his run right now in Bellator. So he's 4-1 in Bellator. I'm not gonna knock it. It looks good because really, I mean, in UFC, it's like he either fights bottom of the pot. You know what I mean? There's no top teners he was looking to really kick the hell out of, and have a good time fighting. And King Mo right now, probably a little bit better of a ladder, but not much. He's also got a title fight that he lost to Emmanuel Newton, which if you want to go beyond the 5, he lost to Emmanuel Newton twice. Lost to Miguel Zayas, lost to Quentin Jackson in a questionable match. Quentin Jackson looked like shit in that. They both looked like shit in that fight. Dustin Jacoby, Joe Padepo was his last fight in November 2014. So this, to me, him coming up to heavyweight, could it slow him down? Could it give him some more power? That's a couple of questions right there. But he's 3-2 in his last 5. Cheick Kongo's 4-1, if you want to look at it that way. And King Mo coming in here, his first fight in heavyweight. You know what I mean? He's going to be adding on a lot of pounds. It could be like a... My main question is, going into this fight, we already know what we're going to get from Cheick Kongo. What kind of heavyweight are we going to get from King Mo? Is he be a Golden Corral, fucking less work, heavier, banking on his punches, King Mo?
Yeah, I didn't factor that in, man. He could fucking gas out, man, from all that weight. Cheick Kongo's used to it. His body was built for it.
Yeah, that's, those are some decent questions going into a heavyweight fight like this. I would think King Mo would try to stay light and move more, but who knows, man, really. He's never been here, so he doesn't, we don't know. He doesn't know shit. But, I mean, obviously, the guy's been in there. He knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? So, him having a dietitian, all that shit, it's all going to be, readily available. So it's not like he's going to be going blindly and do it stupid. But I'm not saying that. But there is still going to be the factor of it's waters he's never been in. And he's going in there with a dude that's, got a hell of a kickboxing background. So, and King, we've seen King Mo take some knockout losses, Emmanuel Newton knocked him out, Emmanuel Newton decision him after that, but he's been knocked out other times too. Rafael Cavalcante and Strikeforce knocked his ass the fuck out. I mean, of course, I think he pissed dirty after that, but I could be wrong. But talking about Cavalcante, but King Mo has seen some nasty strikes. He's been on the end of some nasty strikes for sure.
I'm interested in seeing, like you said, I have to definitely factor in how a King Mo is going to wear this weight. And I'm still fucking... Why is King Mo all the way up here, I guess? He must have just said, dude, I just, like you said, hit a golden corral. I couldn't keep it off. Let's go heavyweight.
I mean, he's 34 years old. Maybe his body's telling him, hey, man, it's harder to keep this, to take this weight
kind of like
off.
a Bones Jones situation where he wanted to go to heavyweight because he's getting older, so your metabolism slows down.
Right.
It might be more of a natural dealio for him, but we have to see in a 3-round this is going to be a 3-round fight, or is it going to be a 5-rounder?
A 3-rounder, yep.
Okay.
No, the main event is Matt Bessette versus Josh LaBerge.
Okay.
LaBerge, how we say it?
Don't really know who those guys are, but I hope they have a good fight.
Yeah, and why they're the main event.
That's another thing that Brian and I are going to be doing. We're going to be looking more towards the Bellator action and getting to know these fighters. So.
And there is some other good fights on that card too. There's some.
Oh yeah.
Just to make a quick mention of a couple of them, and like I said, I'm not going to take a lot of time with it. Sokaju, Linton Vassell, cool fight. Paul Daly, Andre Santos, and Emmanuel Newton, Liam McGeary.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Emmanuel Newton right now is the champion, so he's taking a newcomer that's 9-0 right now. So this is kind of it's an interesting night. I definitely will be tuning in. It's a Friday, so I will be working Friday night, so which sucks, but I will have to tune in the next day and check it out. But
try to stay in the bubble until that time.
Right, exactly. But there's even some decent fights on the undercard. Michael Page is going to be showing up. Rafael Butler, 8-1. Has been a past fun fighter to watch. Tatum McCrory, geez. It's not a amazing card overall, but for a Bellator card, it's a great card, dude. I think for right now, this is probably one of the better looking Bellator cards I've seen in a long time because it's stacked, and that's what I was talking about. You get Coker coming in, making, picking and choosing some fights. This is a stacked card.
Setting some lineups.
Yeah, he's had slim pickings to choose from and to get things set up. But for him to set this up, Bellator is not going to be a every 2-week thing, every week thing like UFC oversaturation. It's not going to be that way. It's going to be more a once a month, once every 3-week kind of a deal, so they can actually put together some decent cards. And this one is a good one, man. I like it. I enjoy the idea of this card. I've taken it way too long, so I'm going to shut up and if you want to put a capper on it, dude, it's up to you, brother.
Yeah, people, make sure you tune into us Spreaker app on the Google Play Store. It's Illegal Elbow. You type in Illegal Elbow, one word when you get there. It's an excellent app. Check it out, people. And when you get to Spreaker and you happen to stop by Spreaker to check us out, please hit the follow button. Until that time, people, steadfast.
And a God beer.